Okay, well how about we go back into Dwarf Fortress, do another little series here. We're using the 31.18 version. This is also with the Genesis mod. It's got a whole bunch of new changes since the previous one, mostly dealing with adventure mode, I believe. And it should be rather interesting. I don't know if I'll take this into a Fortress mode and do anything that serious with it. But you know, we got 4 regions here, so we'll just cycle through them and land on one. Looks like we ran on Strasp set to region 1. We'll just jump into adventure mode here. Again, the caravan arc update is coming rather quickly, I think. Won't be too much longer. So I don't know if I want to start a fortress with that on the horizon. Might just run through adventure mode a couple times here and get prepared for the update. Let's see, we've got 2 dwarf empires. The dwarf of Sestan Zuntir. Really small dwarven empire. They've been pummeled into submission. They might actually be isolated from almost everyone back here with this mountain range. These dwarves, they're on either side of the other dwarves and all on this back side of the mountain range. We've got Sylvan Elves to the northwest. Looks like in some terrified forest. Dusk Elves to the southeast, holding down part of the bay there. Arzakam Elves in 2 places. Keepers along the very back of the bay. 2 orcs. 1 back here, probably doing combat with the dwarfs that are pinched back here. Maybe that's why the dwarfs are having trouble expanding those. That orc empire is just pummeling them. Orcs on the other side of the mountain range too. So the orc empires are divided by dwarves in the center. We've got demons barely surviving in this terrifying place here. And 3 kobold empires that don't rank. 2 illithid empires on the very edge of the mountain range, and a werewolf empire way far away to the southwest. Let's see, did anybody not make it? We got Sylvan. I think everybody made it. So, let's see, what should we do? We will be a dwarf of... Do you want to be a dwarf of the small empire here? One that's been pummeled into submission, maybe? Or of this giant empire, Fath Etam? You know what, let's go with a smaller empire. Maybe that's who will be in fortress mode, if it comes to that, and we'll help rebuild their empire, 1 fortress at a time. So we'll join them. I'm just going to keep my status on hero. Heroes are strong enough, as is. Demigods, if played right, would probably be nearly unstoppable. I don't want to be completely unstoppable. So we'll put points into strength, points into social awareness, points into agility and toughness. And you know what, put more points into endurance. And this last 10, let's put that into strength. A little bit of extra oomph behind our sword, because that's what we're going to be using. Going to bump this all the way up to 10. Proficient sword, so if we can aim our attacks now. So, every little bit of skill will help us land the blows that we need to. Chopping ankles and wrists and stuff. The other points, let's see, ambushing, just a little bit of sneaking. Shield juice. Armor use, dodging, wrestling, kicker, biter, yeah, I don't know, thrower. I'm not going to do napper or miscellaneous object user. I don't want to make my own weapons and armor and stuff. We'll just loot what we run across. Gonna be moving much too fast to worry about crafting everything. Maybe in one of the future updates, when adventure mode gets fleshed out even more. Let's see, let's put 1 point into fighter, actually 2 points into fighter. That leaves us with 5, 1 point into observer. Hopefully we don't go swimming. I am going to make my dwarf just a little bit overpowered. Let's see, a cycle to a steel dwarf. They're a little bit stronger, made for combat. They don't die as easy, bleed out and damage as easy. A little bit of power there. And we'll just cycle through the names. Lemol, Ransack, Paddle. We're not going to hand out any spankings. We're looking for a beating to hand out. We'll be Tobul, Walled Orbs, the Steel Dwarf. Well, here we are. Looks like we've arrived in Wealth's Splashed. We've arrived on the shores of Wealth Splashed. You finally got your equipment together, such as it is. Now it's time for action and adventure. In the rush of excitement, you've forgotten where you were going to go. Perhaps some of your friends here have ideas. So here we are, the Swords Dwarf, proficient Swords Dwarf. Description: he's a loaded, tall body with incredible muscles. His greasy hair is incredibly straight. It's weighted down by the grease. His very short sideburns are neatly combed with the grease, shaped almost. His long mustache is also neatly combed. His medium-length beard is neatly combed. His long hair is braided. His wide-set azure eyes are very round, so I guess I've almost got like dwarven dreadlocks. He has a very high-pitched voice. His somewhat broad head is short. I don't know if I can do a high-pitched voice like that. His eyebrows are quite dense. His hair is quite sparse. His nose is hooked. His ears are somewhat broad. His nose bridge is concave, and he has a round chin. And his skin is creamy-colored, and his hair is rust. I'm a red-headed dwarf. Brownish redhead, I guess. So here we are at a farmhouse. We start out on the outskirts of a hamlet, a dusk elf hamlet. A cheesemaker, architect, other elves. Here's a ranger. Let's talk to him. Hello, dwarf. I am Edoth Gladmutes. Don't travel alone at night or the boogeymen will get you. Damn boogeymen. Scary things. I'll do my best not to be out at night. Otherwise it'll be a quick journey indeed. So tell me more about this area. Quickness Wilted is a half-day's travel to the west. In year 30, the awe-inspiring nations founded Quickness Wilted, and it's lasted ever since. Is this your capital? Where do I have to go to, see the glory of your empire at? Evenhopt is a short walk to the south. In the early spring of 1560, the Dusk Elf Polath Death Cottage was struck down by the wyvern-clothed Wealth Jim, the bejeweled taxes in Evenhopt. He paid a dear price. So what can I do to help you guys out? Please don't send me after the wyvern. A particular outlaw has been causing us much hardship. Tapered Frame is a half-day's travel to the south. Seek this place and kill Ayasaka, Nurturster the bowman. He's a thieving bandit. We're tired of him raiding the caravans or something. So let's see, what do we got here? Fields of sunflower seeds. I should take a pocket full of those for the journey. So let's see, where are we going? We're going to the south. Looks like the southwest here, closer towards the coast, through the forest. And you know what, we'll travel. So here we are on our travel map. You can see the roads, the various rivers. I guess these are like desert locations, maybe. Wasteland, perhaps, I'm not sure. Sand, dirt, plains. I don't see any gold hamlets. The white ones are just regular farming hamlets, and if they're gold, it means you can go barter there. You can sell your stuff away, all your loot. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled for a fortress too, where we can go recruit some brave souls. There's a fortress all the way over here. Let's go there. Pretty close to our objective too, and you'll see the time meter. This is the sun. It's heading towards the western hemisphere. It's slowly setting, and the moon is close behind. Looks like our objective is directly south. We're gonna follow the river though. Right towards the entrance. We cannot travel to the fortress. Yep. We'll go down though. Ooh. I built it on these nice little steps here. The dreamy steps. We'll just go to the east. There's the massive walls. You can hear the monks chanting inside. What'd they build this place out of? Rough brimstone. Dug from the depths of hell. Entrance, kind of precarious on a rocky edge. This place was hastily built. They didn't even bother to level the area. Where's everybody at? Has this fortress been abandoned already? I don't see anyone training. Let's go up inside the walls here. There's gotta be somebody. Anybody here? Is anybody manning these walls? Nobody there. This place might be abandoned. Damn. Maybe we can stay here for the night then, even if it is abandoned. We'll run through here. Get down. There we go. And a dead end. Maybe we could sleep down here peacefully and not be disturbed. We'll look at it. Plow through these hallways. Got some fortifications here, it looks like. We could shoot down. or get shot at. Anybody up this tower? Is anybody here at all? Nobody's on this one, nobody's on that one. I'm beginning to think this place is abandoned. Whoever used to train here left a long time ago. Man, I don't want to leave this place. Let's leave it and head to a hamlet. We'll scout around a town, talk to some of the locals. Maybe they can tell us what happened here. We unfortunately won't be getting any recruits just yet. So here we are, right on the edges of a good forest. And our objective is far to the south. Unfortunately, nighttime is going to be coming soon. Oh, goodness. Just keep heading this way. Please don't let the boogeyman come. Hamlet's got to be around here somewhere. There it is. Okay. We crawl into Shove's Peak after dark. Is this a road? Here we go. A farmhouse. Everyone's asleep in it. Dusk elves are no longer stunned. Is anybody awake? Hello? Hello, dwarf. I'm Ire past me, Tapers. What are you doing? Only a fool would travel alone at night. Take shelter before the boogeyman gets you. Well, let me sleep here. Of course, of course. It would be terrible to leave someone to fend for themselves. Well, let's curl up here. We'll just sleep till dawn. And then we'll wake up and maybe stumble around town a bit. There might be a brave warrior hiding in amongst these farmhouses.